All right, let's go. Man, it is cold here. Looks like everything's up. Looks like everything's up. Where's that? Yeah, it looks about right. Nice. Still getting used to YouTube. Okay, what are we gonna do? First thing, do a build. Locally, and then blow your minds with the wrong port. Wow, it's magical. So, I spent the last couple of days building layout components. Super fun. However, this should make it really easy to replicate what I'm about to build, which is this. So this is currently in tablet form. Pretty sure if I just extend this a little bit, there we go. So I have a desktop version, tablet version, mobile version. And I just want to simplify this a little bit. I want to put better content in. This is a little bit stale. I want to put more thorough content as to what my actual job revolved around while I was at those places. And I also want to get rid of dead weight like hobbies and actually put pertinent information in here. So that's cool. What I want to keep is I like being able to download the CV. That's cool. So there's a static asset download there, and I've also included print styles for it. It's about the only legitimate print case that I've found, and it looks like it's a bit wonky here. I'm pretty sure that's because I designed it without margins. Still looks a bit wonky. Anyway, I probably won't get to print styles today. What I will do is try and build this out a little bit. And as long as I can get the structure there, then yeah, I'll feel pretty good. So, let's go. Got the CV page, which currently looks like this. So, let's start. Let's keep the H1. Semantically, I suppose that's correct. Stick this in. So I've created two layout components, an H stack for a horizontal stack. And I've just got props that I can pass to that, which is kind of lazy. And I'm not actually sure that's the Stitches way of doing things, but it's kind of how I'm used to working at the moment. So I can just declare a layout component here and then pass a prop of justified content and that'll tell me where it is. Which is pretty handy. The layout itself, I'm pretty sure, is a vertical stack. And then let's create a V stack here. Inside here, I'm going to create two other V stacks. I can't type because my fingers are numb. Let's just return span here, and this is going to be the sidebar. This is going to be main content. Cool. So this will actually be an H stack. horizontal. It's going to be a 50-50 split. If we look at this, I think this is a fixed width. I kind of like the idea of this being a fixed width and then this having a flex. So we'll go with that. One thing to do is what we got. We've got the main H stack, right? So I'm just going to say, I just find it easier when I'm developing to put IDs on everything, especially if you're using 10 H stacks. It's just an easier way to work out where I am. And I'm going to start with CSS props, and then I'll abstract it out into styled components if I deem it necessary. So we'll start with something simple. I'm just going to say background color. I'm using Radux colors here. Let's see what Grey 2 buys me. Nice. It's not the color I'm going to go for just now, but at least it will show this. One other handy thing with these components is I've also got spacing, which will just add padding. So if I just add spacing, this is on a numerical scale from 1 to 10. It's like a 4 pixel increment. So this will give me a padding of 4 pixels around the entire thing. 8 pixels, 16. Quick maths. However, I want it on this stack, I think. So I'm going to want some spacing around the entire thing. I'll just put spacing 5 just now. And one thing I want to do, which everyone says they do and never does, English, is mobile first. So let's stack up. So interestingly, this is the main content. So when this stacks, I actually want this to go above this. So if I have an H stack here, don't think I have a utility for the row wraps. Let me have a look. So styles. So these are some utilities and variants that I've created through Stitches. I'm actually going to create one here. Or flex wrap. Good thing about variants in Stitches is it will not append the prop to the DOM element. So that's pretty handy. It'll automatically exclude it. So I'm going to create a flex wrap prop, and when that's passed to it, it's going to accept a value of either wrap, which will do this. Reverse. And fingers are actually numb. Right. I just want to check that. A flex wrap. No wrap. Wrap. Close. Cool. So that should hopefully mean that on this H stack I should now be able to add a prop. It's this flex. Thought that may have been typed. Yeah, flex direction. No. Flex. So I've got the main content and the sidebar. Whereas if I did wrap, it would be sidebar main content. Boom. Now, does Radix UI have a divider? Icon. Let's just check out Radix. It's a pretty simple component, I suppose. Separator. Ooh. I need me some of this. So let's grab those. I did it with border last time, and it was a bit of a pain in the ass. So let's try the React separator. Let's import it. Is that all I need? Just the separator root. Orientation will default to horizontal. Decorative, I'm guessing purely visual. Nice. Yeah, I just need to make sure I can color that. I'm going to want to use the same separator everywhere. I'm not going to make that a component just now. I'm just going to it's up here. Let's return that. That. It's going to be decorative. Orientation. To be able to pass props to this. Separator props. Alright, so let's stick one. Where this will get interesting is this is where we're going to see how good Stitches is, right? Because nothing's going to appear. Sidebar. So we're currently in an H stack. Wraps. Let's try CSS here. So width. Doesn't appear to like that. Is that because I'm exclusively saying this? take away the typing just now. Silly, what is that showing as object? Doggo. Okay, you're styling. Okay, so it's just one color. Let's just have it as 3-1 just now. That way I don't need to type it either, which is nice. Nice. Excellent, there we go. Okay, so let's make this really obnoxious. Can't resolve red. What? Okay. Oh, I got that from the wrong one. Let's get blue. What? There we go. We've got the main content and we've got the sidebar, and then iPad. I'm not gonna want that. I'm gonna want. Alright. Let's think about this. I want an initial. How do I do that again? Ah, nice. I can do it on the variants. So nice. Right, so love it. So here, you can say, give me the initial value. I have to use my same keyboard for my Mac and Windows, so the layout keeps changing every time I swap. So I keep using the wrong keys. Initial is going to be wrap reverse. Then breakpoint 2. It's going to be no wrap. So mobile first. Initially I wanted to wrap reverse, and when I go to tablet, hopefully should be no wrap. No, it's because I think I need to do I need to do the @ symbol, I think. There we go. Right. Now, does direction count as a variant? It will always be decorative. Where's the docs? Data orientation. Oh, no, orientation, I'm guessing. So enum. So let's add this. The orientation here is going to be similar to this. Initially, it is going to be vertical. Nonsense. Initially, it's going to be horizontal. Hello, doggy. So I can't give that responsive styles. Can I add variants onto this? We'll add a variant. I'm going to say direction. Say horizontal. Yeah, that gets tricky. Because it's the prop I want to change. How many of them am I going to need? So let's look at this. File. Actually, don't show one because it would just be a single page. That's the answer. Orientation. One thing I'm going to want to do here is here. I've also added a Boolean property. Flex glue. Go. So that'll eat up the rest of the page. And then let's give this some room to breathe. Say spacing vertical. So we've got the wrap down, the part's fine. We have the sidebar. iPhone, we've got the main content, and then we've got the sidebar. Then here, then we're stacked side by side. So well there, we're just. I'll actually bump that up to 3. think that's better because when it comes to adding content, it's going to be easier to read. We'll see how many words we get per line. That could be 3 for just now. This mobile, I don't want anything here, so I'm going to display. And then BP 3. Flex, I'm guessing. Display block. I can actually display initial, right? And then I wouldn't need to know. Let's see. Decorative. Weird. Where's the note? It's vertical, width 1, height 100%. It's currently in a horizontal stack, so I can't flex grow it. Can do though, so I can put this in a box. And then inside the box, I'm gonna do. Actually, I don't even need to put the spacing on here because I'm pretty sure on the H stack I can just put a gap 3. Let's put it's consistent. Nice, and then that'll add this bit of gap between the 3 of them. I don't think I'm showing this entire thing. Alright, let's go back to mobile first. So we've now got the main content and the sidebar. A little bit of decoration there. Alright, what have we got? Profile first. Let's do file, and then let's get the old Samuel L. Jackson, Lorem Ipsum. Profile, and this is going to be a text. I made some text components as well. We'll do a text title 2. which defaults to NH2. Save profile. Just regular text body. This is going to be a paragraph of text, so we'll do that. Actually, I think this defaults to paragraph. That's what that does. Okay. All right. Undecided on this yet, but let's add this. So. Now, I'm actually going to put that in a CSS block, because this is the only border that I'm going to want to disappear. So here, let's do initial, infuriating, initial how do I do that? Responsive styles. Pretty sure there's one for in the CSS object. Can you only do that on that? Okay. Variants, do display, none, turn display. Lock. Display. Cool. So now on this, let's get rid of that. It's going to be vertical, and we're going to display. And initially, muscle memory, man. Initial none. A. And then breakpoint 3. This, we've got our borders here. This, in my mind, is a stack. This is a self-contained section. Because this is a V stack, I don't. That'll have default line height. Oh, see, just for simplicity, just now I have to put gap of 3. probably want 2 paragraphs for this. So we've got the profile. And then what was next? Employment history, experience. Let's see. Employment history. Actually, I think this link is broken because I changed it the other day. Oh, nice. Still got it. It's weird. I thought I edited that. What did they say? Experience. Let's use that. Okay. So here, this is going to be a component, right? But for just now, what a text title 3. This will be position. This is going to be a link. The variant is going to be primary. This is going to be text headline, because we want this to stand out. This is going to be the employer. Position. This is actually going to be an H stack. That's going to be a link. Let's just make this a little. I suppose there's an inner H stack. Every time. Going from Mac to Windows is pretty painful sometimes. So we've got this, and then text body. Span. Let's go back. Gap 3. Can I use? Give a full address. If I can just do that. Text body as. Let's do address. Maybe that's been overly semantic. Let's just say. Top line, city, country. Okay, that's not enjoying that just now, so we'll just keep that as a span for now. Href, because it's a link, so href is going to be to/employer. What we got? Got the profile, and then we've got some experience with the position and employer, city, country. Another prop that I added to this was align items, so I can just do align items center, and then that just knocks itself into place. And then, actually, does this work? No, it doesn't. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to need it on both. I want here is justify content, space between, cause. Box here. Tidy this afterwards. So this is going to be from month, year to month. Month, year. Cool. So that is going to be either hard coded or let's create. I've got this data folder here, and I'm going to create an employment file. I'm going to make employment. Employer. Right, it wasn't an employer got an ID because that's never going to hurt. Display name. String. URL for their website. So that'll be a string. My position within the company, which will be a string. My start date. Am I going to do a date? Let's just do string for now. End date. Which will be a string. So, ID. Well, I currently, let's keep it all generic just now. So, ID, employer 1. Valid details later. Display name. Employer number 1. URL. .com. Position. Let's say it'll be say engineer, I suppose. Start date. End date. Instead of having, I don't need the ID. Let's just keep it though. So same error 1. I could save myself the hassle and just make that an array. I think I'll do that. Yep. 3 jobs enough now. Then we've got an employment object. I really wanted to get this from LinkedIn, but their API is shite. And it wouldn't let me retrieve my own profile information, which is kind of sad. That does mean I would be at the mercy of their APIs, but it would have been a nice way to show off some knowledge. Anyway, I have this. So I've got the position, which is going to be here. So PSX, import the employment object, array, sorry. I'm going to map over this. We're going to make an employer. And then we are going to return let's just do a fragment, but maybe this whole thing I think would be considered a section. I wonder if the employer is a more no, the section would be experience. Article maybe? We can tidy that up after. So we've got an employer. I think we can put a key on a fragment, but I think we have to specify it. Yeah. Let's say fragment, and then the key is the employer ID. Let's do employer position. href employer.url. Employer's display name. Ooh. URL position, start date, end date, city. Let's just say location. City. Employers, location. Ooh. I think. Alright, now we've got a profile, got some experience, mapping over that nicely. If we go into remove this, then this should stack. Nice. Alright, on the left hand side, sidebar. And then what did we have? Profile, experience, contact. Make this. Still 2. Contact. And then here we have, what do we have? A logo. The whole thing is a link with a logo and a blurb. Okay, so this probably doesn't need to be a constant. We can probably just hard code this. We'll say what will we say? We want a link and let's make it a secondary link. To an href. Now we need some icons, which we are going to go to Radix icons. Am I going to have the same things again? Email, website, GitHub, LinkedIn. Yeah, I quite like that actually. So the Radix icons, first was email, letter, mail. It's got to be a mail icon. There's LinkedIn and GitHub. It's the letter. An envelope. There we go. Envelope, open close, open close. Let's do that. I need to be careful with this because for accessibility I'm going to need to make sure that this doesn't get mentioned. So we'll see. Aria hidden. Title. Fire Cantina Band. I should have a spacing end, but I don't have one. So I'm going to cheat and I'm just going to say, give me an H stack for just now. My dog is sitting staring at me because she wants fed. Alright, let me get this first. So it's going to be an H stack, and I want a gap of. I actually just want a gap of 1, I think. We're going to have this, and then we're going to have text headline. Defaults to a span. That's going to be contact AJAMES.DEV. Which means this would be mail to contact AJAMES. Home icon, I think. I don't think I need this. We can do the screen reader after. Email. Website. I think because I've hidden that, I think it'll, and that's a div technically, so I think it'll just read this. Change that after, but that's what I'm currently deployed to. Let's just do just 3000. LinkedIn. Did I just use my name here? Yeah, makes sense. Probably shouldn't have a redirect off of that. Let's see. I'll use the official one. Finally, let's grab my GitHub. Just func ren. It's actually a gap there. icons are a little bit small. So let's do with 28 as a text headline. 28. Let's go. Yeah, I like that. Still looks a little bit aligned. I think I actually need, what do I need here? I hate having to use this, but align items, baseline. Let's see if that solves it. No, it does not. Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay, that's there anyway. Contact, let's grab a separator here. Definitely not that one. This one. This in itself, we did this, right? Get out of 3. This whole thing's going to be a section. So I think here. Let's go to this profile, experience, contact. So I'm going to do ID, contact. There's a contact. Education. For education. Similar thing to the employment. Well, there's only 2. Yeah, it's probably not worth it for 2. I suppose it's cleaner. Anyway, so I've got a text title 2. Let's do a text title 3. Education. It's not what I want at all. There should be a 2. My door. Back in sync. All right, where was I? Where am I at? All right, so I've got the contact. That's me in the moment. This. I'm starting to see things repeat itself, but I don't want to abstract anything yet. That can all come later. Okay, so we've got this is going to be education. Got this. And then there's going to be a little blurb here. And that blurb is going to be a VStack. Love layer components, man. Text title 3. And this is going to be qualification. Oops. Institution. And then I got here date. Just text body for the date, right? And we'll say what month. Year. Where? So I need to tidy that up. Qualification, course, institution, date attended. All good. So let's actually just grab, let's make an education. So, education. Dog man. ID institution, I suppose. 1 second. Oh, what are you? Need that? In on the hoop. Right. Killed my momentum, Kiwi. Qualification. Cloak. Qualification, I actually want that to be optional. I'll show you why in a second. String. Course before now. Course and institution. Start date. Do an array again. ID institution 1. Institution. Course institution ID. That's fine. Qualification. Course institution. Start date. You're such an attention over. I'm gonna go. Say hello. Institution, that's cool. Always nice to make a spelling mistake on the education array. So that's 1, 2, 3. However, these two are going to belong to the same one. So the qualification only belongs. This is a combined qualification across these two. So that's why I made qualification optional here. So I'm going to remove qualification from here. And yeah, that should be fine. Then we'll go back to the CV and this can be its own thing. So just map over education map. Let's return this. Yeah. It's going to be the education's ID. Education code. No. Education qualification. Education course. Education institution. Education start date. End date. Boom, boom. Qualification is shared here. Qualifications here. Nice. Alrighty. I've got this. I'm gonna grab this because it's pretty handy. Then expertise. Is that what I'm for next? Yeah. Expertise. Now I'm going to create a component for this. And I really don't need to, but I think I'm going to create a CSS grid for this, just to add some CSS grid in somewhere. Let's see. So we've got expertise. And then I like interests because expertise shows where I am currently, and I feel like interest shows me where I want to be going. And one more. Just that. References. Just gonna add this one now because it's gonna be super simple. Super simples. Text body. Defaults to a P, and then just say it. There we go. Nice easy section there. So we've just got expertise and interest to go. Create an array and just put an array of keywords that I'm just going to grab what I had before. Actually, let's keep it generic. So we're going to do skill 1, skill 2, yeah, skill's fine, I think. Skill 3, skill 4. Somehow I managed to arse that up. Oh man. Skill 5. What is wrong with my typing, man? Skill 6. Let's just forget about that. And then let's create another one. Ugh, this doesn't need an extra file, but whatever. Interests. And then interests. All right, so I want two things here because I want to compose these into a little grid. So I'm going to want a root, which is going to act as the grid. And then I'm going to want an item. So we've got a component here, so we'll just keep that train rolling. And we'll just say const grid. It has been a while, so I'm always a bit rusty on this. I'm always super satisfied when I get it to work. So we'll have a grid root, grid item. And in here, we'll probably have a box. Might not need that. Just actually, let's keep flex out of this for just now. So we'll have a grid root. And then what are we in? Interests? So we'll import interests, map over it, grab an interest. Give me a grid item back. The key will be the interest. Should be able to do the exact same thing here for the expertise. So that's just divs, divs just now, right? So this is going to display grid. Where's that rogue? There it is. Now I'm going to give this some padding. Can I do this? Where's the dollar? There it is. Can I do? Let's go extreme just to see if it works. It does not work. So in the stitches config, I have a space 1 to 10. So how do I use my token on the padding element? Oh, looks like I don't need the space. Oh, TypeScript. Right, so we've got some padding and then border on pix solid black. Let's go to the old faithful, which is Sarah Drasner's grid generator. Column gap, let's say 16 pixels, 16 pixels. Please may I have some code. Actually, I'm on mobile just now, so I just want one column here. And technically I have 6 skills, so please may I have some code. That could have been smoother. This is my one qualm with CSS and JS, or one of few. I would love to be able just to write pure CSS in here. It's obviously not possible, especially if you want typings, but I do miss that. Okay, so we'll get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. However, I don't appear to have the gap in my grid. And that is because I decided to get rid of display grid. There we go. All right, so I've got 6 skills. I wonder. There are docs for this. I want to target a box component, so my layout box, and then I can just style it with that. This is the only one that needs to be grid, I think. No. That's not going to do anything just now. So let's do the row gap. Cool, so that doesn't work. But does this work? So clever, man. So clever. 4, 8, 12, 16. So we'll do $, for y'all. Beautiful. Look at that. Now, one thing I want to do. Actually, let's tidy this let's go to. So we've got profile and experience here. And in the employment, this is where mapping is going to be beneficial. So we've got the employer as a link, city, country. That is wrapped in an H stack. And then we've got a box here. So if I do flex wrap, that is correct. It's just on the wrong H stack. Lovely.